Hey there YouTube fans, it's here BMW. Got another little project for the weekend, and tell it's the weekend because Sam Adams is here. Nevertheless, the project for today is the hand grip plastic cup in here. Has the exact same problem that I've had on most of the rest of the surfaces in the car. And it's black plastic, but it had some sort of coating over it that will scrape and peel and comes off, and it just looks bad. It looks spotty, and when I get this out I'll try and give you a closer look, but it's a perennial problem. If you've seen my other videos with the black, is it's just really difficult to film anything. In my previous videos I had done the area in the center console around where the heater air conditioners controls are. That was all chewed up the same way. I've done a couple of different areas and it's worked out really well. So this is the plan for today. First piece we're going to remove is this trim piece here. Then there's some Torx 20 screws in here. And then it's just a matter of popping the panel loose and jiggling it out. Got to remove a couple of wire connectors. So we're just going to get to it. There you go. And some of my other videos you've seen where I've worked on this carbon fiber trim material, and I thought I had found something that was really holding it on well, but what I'm finding is now that we're getting into the really hot part of the season, it still wants to sort of work itself loose a little bit, but nothing serious. So I've replaced all of the receivers in these doors on both sides because they were, I think when they did all of this carbon fiber work, they had messed up the, well, I shouldn't say they had done it, but somehow or another it had gotten messed up. And because they hold really well, the receivers, a lot of them are just broken, so they very, very inexpensive and easy to replace. So that's what I've done. And it is really hot here today and very, very humid. That's why you can possibly hear the fan running down here next to me. I don't have air conditioning in my garage, so so there's three. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I like to check behind the labels to make sure there isn't anything back there. we go. Now it should be a matter of working it up over the door latch, or the oh, okay. Well, that's not exactly what I was expecting, but I hadn't been in here before. So there's 2 wires that are attached to the door for the speaker, and then there is a never-ending variety of BMW speaker or BMW fasteners. And then there's one right there for the light, shines down into the bottom. And there are the 3 Torx 20s that just dropped out. And let's see, 2 last fasteners here. Well, actually this is the, oh, I see, that's the door. Okay. This is one where you push the tab in, the little arm rocks back, and voila, it pops out. So, there's a new one on me. Not entirely sure how that comes off of there. Might need to log on to YouTube and find out. I don't know. Don't want to mess it up. Well, I'll tell you what I might do though. I might not worry about taking it off, because I believe my purposes can be attained without having to do that. There we go. It'll sit just like that. Alright, I'm going to do a little exploring and I'll get back to y'all. Okay, YouTube fans. So, what we have is this right here. It's a mosquito. This right here is the back. This piece right here is the back of the handcuff. And these 2 fasteners have nuts on them, but I believe they have a coating on them which I think is designed to keep any moisture that might get in here from getting into the car. So I'm going to attempt to take these 2 nuts off and see if that will work. I don't want to break anything. And the stuff is pretty hard and dry and brittle, I think. So, let me see what happens here. Seem to be coming off alright. These are, by the way, 12mm. Someone may want to know that. I decided not to worry about trying to unhook this because, quite frankly, there really wasn't any need. This door panel is too big to put up on my workbench, and my garage is kind of disheveled right now for the renovations we're doing in the house, so I didn't really want to have to drag a whole lot of other stuff out. So those two fasteners are off. Alright, well, it may be that this whole piece has got to come off. I don't see a way to get that up and out of the hole. Yep, I think that's the plan. So I'll get back to you when I've gotten a little farther. That's just going to be boring. Alright, YouTube fans, you can see that I've made some progress. I have gotten the piece off the door. But I'm going to tell you something. These folks at BMW, these pieces, which is the ones that I had said felt like they had some kind of a coating on them, which I thought was to prevent maybe water getting in, almost act as if they're melted. So I don't know whether they heat this plastic up and screw those fasteners on. I don't know. But in case you've never worked on a BMW and you don't understand, they always have to throw in a couple of fasteners or a fastener that is absolutely going to drive you to drink. So they had these little dealy bobs here, which are the press on over, they press on over the stud, thus like, with the little fingers there sticking up. Well, I got news for you. On the inside of that door, with the contours that are in there, there's no way to get it out of there. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are, there's no way to get those things out of there without breaking something. Well, it's exactly what's happened. That one is broken off. That one is fairly well momicked up. And I'm trying to think where the third one was. But anyway, not a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight at all. Now, I'm not entirely sure why they have those in there, because you know, you've got the screws to hold it in. Well, clearly I'm gonna have to order a new piece. I don't think there's any way around that. Once I committed to getting it out of there, then it was coming out come hell or high water. So it's out, and I will try and show you as best I can what I'm talking about, the way the finish goes away. You can see where it looks like it's different colors, and it's not. It's just the more satin look is the coating that was put on there that has now been worn away, and you get the more the glossier look. And you see there's a pretty good scratch in there. You know, I mean, it's just normal wear. Your hand is in and out of there how many times a day, every day, so you know, it's not unusual that it's there. And fortunately, the light or the window switches are pretty good, except right there, which is the driver's front and back, and I'm not going to try and do anything with those. I thought about trying to disassemble the light, or I don't keep calling them the lights, disassemble the window switches, and I've decided that at least for this go around I'm not going to do that. This has proved to be a big enough deal. So I'm going to see what I can figure out about repainting this piece here, and once I figure something out, I'll get back to you. Alright, YouTube fans, this is Hair BMW. I can show you what this coating comes off like. It's very rubbery, and this is the handhold on the door, and I have used a chisel and scraped it down completely. Hang on a minute. So scraped it down completely and sanded it with a rough sandpaper and then a really fine sandpaper. And I've also done this piece here, which goes in like so. So the next step for me is I'm going to get it cleaned up with alcohol, and because it dries quickly and gets all that residue off. You can see I've taped it all up so I don't, because this is the leather under here. So I was actually able to pry this edge up enough to be able to snake the tape down underneath. So I think that'll be good. So I'm going to get some finish on here, and we'll see what happens. So I'll get back with you when I got some more. Alright, YouTube fans, it's Hair BMW with my restored door pieces. You've seen me take them off and put them back together, and as you can see, I would call that a good job. Nice, clean, all the little lines are gone, the big scratch is gone out of there, and you can see what looks like some scratches in that piece, but quite frankly it's a little deceiving. I'm not sure. It feels smooth, but anyway, once that goes on thusly, I believe it's going to be okay. So in any event, I did also want to show this piece, which goes there's one in here, it goes behind, but when I pulled this out, for some reason it was splayed completely apart. I don't know what was holding it together, but it's where one of the Torx head screws goes in. So what I did was I just put it thusly. I had a pair of pliers, needle nose pliers, and it was a lot farther apart. And I put the heat gun on it and just kept moving the heat, and as it heated up, I squeezed it together. And I had another small screwdriver jammed down in there to keep that gap. And then once they touched, I just ran them under some cold water, and now it's going to go back in here, and I think it's going to work just fine. And so I'm going to put all this back together, and that's it. I'll get back to you when I'm done, hopefully. Bye. Alright, YouTube fans, it's Hair BMW. Just wanted to give you the final installed view of my redone handhold cup here. You can see it's kind of hard to tell because I've got the flash on for this video, but it is beautiful, smooth, just a little bit of shine to it. It matches the piece up here, I think, just about perfectly. I was able to clean up and detail my switches while I had it out, and all I have left to do is put on my carbon fiber trim piece. And tomorrow my nephew's coming over and spend the day, so I think we're probably just going to wash and detail the car. It's filthy, it needs a good cleaning, and that's the plan. So I hope you all enjoy this video. I hope you'll like it if you see it up on my Hair BMW on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel. I'm actually getting folks who are subscribing, and I'm thrilled about that. So I hope you'll all keep up, and hope you enjoy the video. Hope it was of some use. We'll talk to you later. Bye.